Whoa. You didn't see me do that. No. Did I put this thing on backwards? Oh, I didn't put this thing on backwards again. I know, because this part's on the back. Hello! Welcome back. Welcome back. It's not copyright music. Maybe. We ignore that part. Alright, guys. Welcome back. Welcome. I missed you guys. Okay, well, that's a lie. But I know you guys missed me. The ever few 5-6 of you that actually watch this Reddit story channel. Oh, I missed you guys. I did. I know. I wasn't expecting to be gone for about a month in order to finish the rest of what I needed to do. I picked up skee ball as a hobby, and I still don't know how to play it. I just throw the ball. No. Once again, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with another installment of Unfortunate Reddit Stories. Will I ever be an actual contributing member to society? Who gives a shit about that? No, we're here for one thing and one thing only. Ridiculous shit people decide to post on the internet. Like, does nobody, like, I'm actually curious, like, the amount of, like, actual serious stories I find on this site that are like, oh my god, my husband banged my mom and videotaped it. What do I do about it? Leave him. Don't be a moron. Leave him. But that's not these kinds of Reddit stories. I know you guys want your juicy bit of drama, you degenerates. Your ability to read these stories and feel better about your own lives. How dare you? Profiting from other people's misery. It's not like I would do something like that. Okay? I just read about it on the internet for potentially thousands to millions of people to see. So why don't we go for some lighthearted stories today? And by that I mean some unhinged ass stories that I just read the titles of and thought, that sounds ridiculous. Because I too want to be surprised. So why don't we start with the first one that I feel like we should read about. So I kind of went on and looked at some, like, posts. I was like, oh my god, what are some Reddit stories that are, like, unbelievably the best of stories. The ones you could fit into the palm of your hand. It's like the sun in the palm of my hands, except it's my phone, see? Oh. Did you enjoy that? What's wrong with you? If any of you are clapping for me right now and believe that I should have gone to acting school instead, evaluate your own taste in life, because that was garbage. Well, with that out of the way, let's get in. Let's hop in. So this one is actually a dinosaur, you guys. It is ancient as ancient can be. It was posted 10 years ago in 2016. God, was 2016 really that long ago? Or no, 2015. God, what's wrong with me? I need alcohol. There's no alcohol. Oh God. So, 10 years ago was 2015, and I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm not that old. Unlike half of you middle-aged people out here that are reading these stories simply to feel good about the fact that you had kids way too young and now are deciding to actually get on with your lives. So, this one comes from the subreddit Today I Fucked Up. And today I fucked up by drinking an entire bottle of Louisiana hot sauce at a failed interview at a job interview in a failed attempt to be impressive. In what world do you think to yourself, hot sauce, that'll impress them? No matter, like, in what world do you say, competent skills relating to the job, reliable transportation, commitment, Nah, man, fuck all those attempts to impress the interviewee. Hot sauce. Hot sauce. All right, guys, let's get into it. So I've had a number of job interviews recently that went poorly and did not result in securing employment. I started to think I needed to do something during an interview to really stand out, to be impressive, unique, and highly memorable. I thought it would be risky, but might work out. I came up with the following idea. After concluding the interview, after the handshakes, when leaving the room, stops. Turn around and say, "There's one more thing you need to know about me." Then pull out a bottle of hot sauce. Down the entire bottle. Slam it onto the ground and say, "I can handle the heat." Nod confident and leave the room. Boom. What the fuck? What job interview are you going for, guy? Iron Chef? Oh. Hot Ones? This is this guy's interview to get onto the Hot Ones interview cast. He's boom. Okay? He goes boom. Just leave. Just okay. So I imagine they would be really impressed and wowed by such a performance. Really? Did you really think that? But why? Would you be impressed by that? Wow, my God. Man, fuck everything else he just said. That man just downed a bottle of hot sauce. The guy straight up said, boom. I can take the heat. And nobody in their right mind would instead go, I don't think we should hire that guy. That guy's a psycho. I agree. That's just water cooler talk, which is like straight up, like you go up and you're like, yeah, I just had the weirdest interview ever. That guy just downed an entire bottle of hot sauce and said, boom, to me. I think we should hire him. If anybody in their world said that to me, I would be like, are you fucking psychotic? Are you nuts? Crazy. Bonanzas. So, I imagine they would be really impressed and wowed by such a performance. Well, it didn't pan out like I thought it would. It was only a small bottle of hot sauce, and I figured it would be no big deal to actually do. I should have tested at home first, but I didn't. I was nervous as a bitch ass during the interview. I love that. I love he said bitch ass. Okay, maybe I changed my mind about this guy. He said bitch ass in a Reddit story, and now I'm like, you need to hire this man. But I was determined to follow through with the plan. As I started exactly as described above, I was leaving. I turned around, maybe not with as much swagger as I'd imagined in my head, and declared, "There's one more thing you need to know about me." I pulled out the hot sauce bottle, almost dropped it, and started to open the bottle. In my head, it was all one quick motion, like an electric Indiana Jones, but instead I fumbled around, had a tough time getting it open. It felt like a nightmare as she turned it, but it was only about 20 seconds. Enough time for one of the interviews to ask me what I was doing, and I didn't answer directly. Instead, after I got the bottle, I repeated, "There's one more thing you need to know about me," but stuttering, "There's one more thing you need to know about me." And I guzzled down the entire bottle of hot sauce. I instantly regretted it. My mouth and throat felt like lava was swirling around inside of me, and I immediately started to get loudly cough. I was crying involuntary tears hardcore streaming down my face. I was swearing like a terrible fool. I desperately tried to scream, "I can handle the heat," but just kept coughing before I could get it. We're all standing up like in horror and confusion. A few seconds before I threw up all over the floor, I knew it would happen. But I tried to hold it back. I couldn't. I threw up all over the floor. It hurt as much on the way out as it did on the way in. If not more so. The vomit felt like flamed barbed wire shredding its way through my neck. I should mention a disturbing amount of fiery mucus was also leaking out of my nose uncontrollably. After I finished throwing up, I could not bear to look at. So I hoarsely mumbled an apology and started to quit. stumble as quickly as possible out the door. I've never been more ashamed in my life. I didn't get the job. Oh my god. I feel like this man right now. Okay. Listen. It was not the impact you wanted. It was... God, fuck. Nor was it the impact you needed. But I'll tell you this. Back. Here I am trying to think I'll do something cool. But I'll tell you this. It left an impact. Just not the one you were expecting. That will be talked about at the water cooler for years, dude. And whoever your interviewer was, this is a story they will tell for all time. Because I could just imagine it. You get home, and your husband or wife comes up to you and is like, hey, honey, baby, how was your day at work? It was alright. Right up to a guy, I had this one guy show up for an interview, and he was fine at first. Like, we were actually gonna consider him, and then he looked back at us as he was walking out the door. It was like, and then he downed a bottle of hot sauce. And it sounded like he was gonna say something, but it sounded like he was choking more often than not. Oh, that's weird. Did anything else happen? Yeah, he threw up all over the fucking floor. Oh, how, did he get the job? What the fuck do you think? Like, I can't, in my mind, describe to you how mortifying that would be. Like, in your brain, what did you think was gonna happen? Did you think anything fun was gonna happen to that? Like, I don't understand people. Man, I don't understand people when in their minds they think to themselves, yes, let me do something aside going to the interview and just answering the questions and just giving my honest or my fake honest answer to try and land the job. Instead, let me do something else. Let me do something completely and utterly ridiculous, and that's going to land me the job. Unless this man was trying out for the circus, I don't see that working. But that is funny. That's a story you will tell for time. Maybe not at that moment because you'd be too embarrassed to, like, really tell anybody. Like, I don't think I got the job, Mom and Dad. And they'll be like, why? We know you do good. Yeah, I just down hot sauce, what? What? I didn't hear you. What? I ran down a bottle of hot sauce and I threw up all over the floor. Why the fuck did you down an entire bottle of hot sauce? I was trying to be cool, Mom. I was trying to be cool. That is hysterical. That has got to be the funniest fucking thing I have ever heard in my life. And I love every bit of it. Oh, that's fucking funny. That's fucking hysterical. Okay. So let's see. I want to see the comments. You can still comment on this post. So the first comment's deleted. Like, the top comment is deleted. Now, at one point, this thing got like 2.2k upvotes. It should have had more. Like, I'm talking 10k, guys. But the top comment's deleted. And the next one says, no lessons. This level of stupidity cannot be taught. And someone replies to that and says, I'd give him a 6 out of 10 for creativity, although only a 2 for execution. Next comment says, Maybe next time you can just walk over to the interviewer, bear hug them from behind while leaning back so that their legs are dangling in the air and scream, "I will not let you down!" Or carve numbers into your chest and yell, "You can count on me!" That's fucking funny. Or hack off your own hand and launch it at his face saying, "I'll be giving you a helping hand." And then it just goes on like that. Okay. Somebody wrote, "When the hell did a firm handshake and a goodbye turn into downing a bottle of hot sauce? I'm beginning to see why you don't have a job, OP." No replies, "That shows poor decision-making skills, would not hire." No shit. I want to see if maybe OP has, like, any comments to this. So, drink hot sauce. He's got negative karma. Oh, some of this is him doubling down. Oh, I'm really surprised. So, okay. You couldn't have dumped the sauce out and filled it with water or something beforehand? And the guy writes, "I didn't want to be inauthentic." Okay. That's funny. It's just literally a bunch of posts of him being like, "Oh, there's reasons I didn't actually swap out the hot sauce. You know, the thing that is meant to be, hot, and if you consume it in large quantities, most likely you're going to fuck your stomach up and possibly have an emergency access to the bathroom. No, I want fucking fiery shits instead of fucking a job, ladies and gentlemen. If I ain't shitting blood, ain't no way this job's for me." I can't even right now. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Okay, well, I want to see a little bit more. I'm a little curious what he says. How is it an awkward use? This dude's just explaining. He's explaining himself. It's fucking funny. It is an awkward use of a good word. How is it an awkward use? The Sony story is the most blatantly apocryphal. Okay. Alright. I wanted to read more, but this guy's turning into a douchebag trying to explain himself like at all any of this was a good idea. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think any of this was a good idea. If any of you tell me in the comments that this was a good idea, I may have to slap you. I'm sorry. It's just, I have no other option. Like, we might just need to watch you and let survival of the fittest take it. Like, Darwin is looking at you and be like, "You're one of the people I spoke against." That's funny. Okay. So, on a bright note, how you guys doing? You guys doing alright? I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing a lot better. I probably just, I like making these videos, but at the same point in time, I ask myself, why the fuck am I making Reddit videos and looking at these people and just explaining to you guys what you should already know, which is don't do stupid shit. Or if you do stupid shit, A, don't get caught, B, don't let it be a failure, or C, just both. Okay. So our next story, right? This one is actually, I ended up looking at for this one. Here we go. So this one is actually a comment rather than a question. So this was actually posted on the r Ask Reddit subreddit. Again, this is an older story about 11 years ago. So, 2014. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was 11 years ago. Why? None of this shit feels real. None of this. You call me fucking old and we're gonna have an issue. Fight me. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? All right, so this was asked, what is the laziest thing you've ever done, right? On r slash ask Reddit. And this guy is Tupper Wolf, right? Late to the party, but this one is too good to pass up. I was once on a U.S. military ship having breakfast in the wardroom, officer's lounge, when the operations officer walks in, the OPS. This guy was the definition of not a morning person. He's still half asleep, bleary-eyed, basically a zombie with a bagel. He sits down across from me to eat his bagel and is just barely conscious. My back is to the outside of the ship, and the morning sun is blazing in one of the portholes, putting a big bright-ass circle of light right on his barely conscious face. He's squinting and chewing and basically just remembering how to be alive for today. It's painful to watch. But then zombie OPS stops chewing, slowly picks up the phone, and dials the bridge in his well-known, I'm still totally asleep voice. And he says, hey, it's OPS. Could you shift our bar pack? 165. Thanks. And puts the phone and just sits there squinting, waiting. And then ever so slowly, I realize the big blazing spot of sun has begun to slide off the zombie's face and onto the wall behind him. After a moment, it clears his face and he blinks slowly a few times, and the brilliant beauty of what I've just witnessed begins to overwhelm me. By ordering the bridge to adjust the ship's back and forth patrol by about 15 degrees, he's changed our course just enough to reposition the sun off of his face. He's literally just redirected thousands of tons of steels and hundreds of people so that he could get the sun out of his eyes while he eats his bagel. I'm in awe. He slowly picks up his bagel for a moment. I'm terrified at the thought of his own genius may escape him, that he may never appreciate the epic brilliance of his laziness, since he's not going to wake up for another hour. But between his next bite, he pauses, looks at me, and gives me the faintest sly grin before returning to gnaw slowly on his zombie bagel. That's awesome. That is a very brilliant use of power. I applaud you, sir. I applaud you, and I hope we all take a moment, the few of you that actually watch this, that actually, do something important with your lives. I really hope that you take a minute from this story, and to those of you who aren't doing something of that brilliance to your mind and aren't even thinking of it, I have to ask you, what are you doing with your life? Anywho, I enjoy that. That's great. That's literally the laziest way to get the sun out. He didn't even move. He picked up the phone and was like, hey, listen, I need you to turn the boat. I just need you. That's good. Thank you. Click. Just gnaw on the zombie bag. That's all, folks. Alright, that one was for me. Fuck off. Alright. I think, someone replies to that, says, I think this is one of the greatest things I've ever read. And then someone under that says, sometimes, oh so rarely, at a place you least expect it, you read something truly mind-boggling glorious. Tupperworth, that was beautifully executed. But dude, be honest, you probably told that story to so many people by now that you have it down to the syllable and the exact length of the dramatic pause. And then someone replies to that, says, sailors love to tell stories. There are stories that are just that good. I'm the same way with the two stories I have of being pulled over by the police in the past several years. The first one, Chuck Norris personally in the flesh got me out of the ticket. The second one involved me getting asked if I was a steer or queer. Well, that's something, isn't it? Okay, I guess you could ask that question. What the fuck? Alright, fellas, let's take a look here at the time. Oh, wow. We actually been on here for almost 30 minutes. I am surprised. I was not ready for that. Alright, guys. I got one last story for you. Now, I didn't read this one, but I don't remember if I posted this video or not, and obviously, anyone who's on Reddit long enough knows the story of the coconut guy. Now, anyone needs a refresh is basically the story of a guy who really liked jerking off. He went to the produce store. He went to the produce store with his mom, they picked up some fruit. He took a coconut from her bag, took it, drilled a hole in the coconut, lubed it, or put butter in it, and then fucked it. And then he proceeded to fuck it for a week. Felt really nice, and in his mind, it was great right up to the point where his dick got stuck in it, and it started to give a really bad smell. And when he pulled it off, it was maggot infested, like to the point that I personally, I would have screamed. Could you imagine having maggots on your dick? Oh, it's just foul. It's foul to think about. But obviously there was a bunch of other stories that came out afterwards of people that wanted to try the coconut, and others were like, no, they don't really work the way he describes in the story. And other people that used other things. This is that story. So instead of the dear old coconut story, in honor of the coconut story, I present to you the Jolly Rancher story. Now this is not posted by the original OP. This is actually reposted on the Two Hot Takes subreddit. Shout out to Morgan and all them. And this is the Jolly Rancher story. So all I got right now is a comment. So give me a minute because it's not expanded. That way I can see it through this damn mask. But I like this mask. It's my favorite mask. You don't really see my eyes, so I can actually just stare there while my glasses act at my eyeballs and stare at you guys. You guys feel engaged, and I feel like I can make sure that whatever I have going on the OBS shit over here is looking fine, and I'm not showing anything that I don't want you guys to see really behind me. Not that there's anything wrong with what's behind me, but there's a few things that I would prefer you guys not to see, like the fucking modes of trash bags. Or is that true? In reality, I'm holding a hostage here. Hush! Okay. Anywho, I think we should get back to the story. So, this was... the user was Rival the Creator. This was 13 years ago. Or at least 13 years ago by whenever this story was posted. Or was reposted on the Two Hot Takes subreddit. So, okay. Nothing tops the Jolly Rancher story. Steve and his girlfriend, Samantha, went off to college in August. She went to Florida State. He went to Penn. So she decides to fly to PA to visit him. I don't know. What the fuck is PA? What the fuck is PA? Pennsylvania? Oh god, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I don't know what PA is. Leave me be. I'm not gonna look it up. Leave me be. He was really happy to see her, so he decided to go give her some oral action. He had done this numerous times before, and he always enjoyed doing it, but for some reason this time she smelled really horrible. She tasted even worse. He didn't want to offend her though, because he hadn't seen her in months, so he put a Jolly Rancher in his mouth to cover it up. What? Oh. Okay. First off, I'm so sorry to Samantha, but listen, if your cooter smells more like a Hooters, then I need you to freshen that up, my dear. I don't really know how women clean down there, okay? But, do something, okay? Because if you taste awful, that is foul! Okay, put it in his mouth and bit it, only it wasn't the Jolly Rancher. It was... Alright, we're going to stop the video right here for a minute just to say... Trigger warning for disgusting shit. It was a nodule of gonorrhea. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why do you want to see this? What's wrong with you? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're good. I'm. Oh, what I ate today, I should not have eaten. Okay, as in the blister-like structure that gonorrhea makes, filled with diseased pus, was the size of a fucking Jolly Rancher, and the poor guy bit it. I guess it was real. It was really dark in the room. He freaked out and started vomiting all over the place, and it exploded in his mouth. Oh, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. I'm okay. Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I'm out. How do you? Isn't gonorrhea kind of STD? Doesn't that mean she's fucked somebody else? Oh hell no. Oh God, go to the hospital. I don't know what it is. Can't you get it? Oh God. That is foul. That shit is foul. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay. He demanded to know what was going on. Turns out she had cheated on him at a club like the first week of college and fucked some random guy, and the stupid bitch had no clue what was wrong with her. She noticed a strange smell though, so now Steve is freaking out that he now has gonorrhea of the mouth and God knows what else. Hell yeah, that is foul! Oh no! Oh, just F in the chat for Steve. Steve, buddy, we were out here thinking of you. Okay. You fuck Samantha. Poor Steve. That is foul. I mean, even if this is not real, that is just a foul tale. Fellas, women and men. Okay, if you get gonorrhea and your ass decides to let your partner go down on you, fuck you. You despicable, useless member of society. I hope you get fucked, like, just horribly with a sandpaper dildo. That is fucking foul. Oh my God. I am disturbed. Oh. Oh God. Oh. I kind of want to see what comments are here and what we see. This is a story repost, a Reddit classic. Yeah, it is. That's fucking disgrace. I don't think I can hate this any more deeply. What a terrible day to be literate. I feel you. I don't feel. I'm not the man who I was before I read this story, and now none of you are the people you were before you read this story. I so feel your pain. I read the story before, but it's been so long that I forgot what the twist was. Now, how in the holy hell, living hell did I forget? I wish I just walked away instead of reading it, because now I'm gagging, trying not to throw up. It's all coming back to me now, because that's the exact same reaction I had the first time. Oh my God, that's fucking foul, dude. That's so bad. Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. Okay. I'm okay. I'm so okay. Oh, that's fucking foul, dude. That's so bad. Just hats off to Steve. I know I did it first time, but I feel the need to do it again, just because our poor man Steve is out here with gonorrhea mouth. And he just doing his best out there. Just, like, guys, if you're gonna cheat, just wear a condom. I don't know, we'll put something... Ladies, if you're gonna cheat, force the guy to wear a condom. I don't know. Not yet. I thought it said noodle at first, and so I imagined just a pus-filled, like, I don't know, like, elbow noodle. Just, like that, but no, a nodule. And now I'm imagining like a pepperoni or a ravioli size thing. I don't even think. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, this story. Oh, this is what I get for making a YouTube channel based on Reddit stories. This is what I get. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Fuck my life. Okay. Okay, hang on. That's the exact same reaction I had when I first read the story, and this time I only got the word nodule before the gagging started. It all came rushing back to me. I guess it's off to the swamps of Dagobah now. I feel that. I'm gonna go chill out with Yoda. Unrelated, but Morgan's pronunciation of Maza Queen in this week's episode killed me. I actually did not watch. Actually, this was a year ago, but um, yeah, no, just a whole lot of bullshit. Okay, all right, guys, that's it. I'm shit. I'm done for the night. I wasn't expecting that, and no. So I wish all of you to have a great day. And if you're not having one, have a better one. Figure it out. And if you have gonorrhea, like, I don't know, stay single for the rest of your life, because that shit's just foul. I apologize if that offends anybody, but at this point, like, reading that, I've now made up my mind completely. No, I'm joking. But at the same point in time, just, I don't know, figure something out, guys. I can't even look at the camera. I feel ashamed having read that story. So, I hope everyone's having a great day. Oh, right, I streamed yesterday on, I plan on streaming again sometime soon. I'll post an update post in on the channel. Let you guys know next time, but it should be maybe next week on either a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I don't know what exact time, but most likely around 6 p.m. I think I am Eastern Standard Time. I should probably look into that. I'll post it on the community post. So if you guys would like to get into that, I would head to my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv / Masked Redditor. I hope every single one of you have a good day, and make sure none of you go down on somebody with gonorrhea. Bye.